911. Stool softener? Blood test.
Cancer, whatever.
Suzanne, quick, go to medical school. I'm sick.
Sunday, the kid came back, and my niece and nephew came to visit and shit. And like Suzanne went to go get lunch, and she went to Surf Taco to get burritos and shit and all this good stuff. And they came in and like when she was gone, they said you got to go on an all liquid diet. No, I'm sorry. You can't even fucking eat now. You have to. You can't eat. You have to. You can drink a little bit, like a little bit of water and stuff, but they're trying to clear you out so that the scopes, when they go down, it's not all poop encrusted.
No. You're going to get your look up there? There's going to be nothing up there.
What do you mean?
That's what you should have told them, because every time they looked in your asshole, you had nothing.
Well, they looked and they saw the doctor's fingerprints and shit. They're like, what's this dildo doing up here? This one must have been too small. You got to get the right size. I was like, no, there's nothing up there. But they brought me, it was a gallon jug of this thing called, I think it was called Triolite, and it's a liquid, laxative.
All right.
Because they want you to crap, they want you to diarrhea, they want you to get out as much as you can so that when they go up there with the scope, they can see stuff. To the makers of Triolite, if you're fucking listening, you got to do something about the taste. It's fucked up. They gave me a little flavor pouch. They dump it in there, and they're like, you got to drink 8 ounces of this every 15 minutes.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
It was fucking, if it was regular water, boom, done. If it was iced tea.
Couldn't you ask for another flavor packet?
I guess so, but I don't know. What I started doing was taking cranberry juice and cutting it, because I was allowed to have cranberry juice. So I would drink like half Triolite and half cranberry juice, but then I'm drinking twice the amount of liquid in such a short time. And it was like I was drinking, I'm like I'm gagging, because it's fucking disgusting. It tastes like kind of like salt water a little bit. It was like real briny tasting.
Well, salt water doesn't have a bad taste.
Oh yeah, go down to the river, you drink a fucking cup of salt water.
I've drank salt water before.
Accidentally, yeah, but you wouldn't choose to drink a gallon of it if you didn't have to.
I taste it worse.
Like, no doubt. What's fucking worse than salt water? What are you drinking?
Fucking pure sewage.
He just wants to sit here and contest it where it's just like, I burst out into tears again when I was drinking. And I'm like, salt water, flavor packet. But, so I drank that shit. I drank like half of the thing, half a gallon of it. And then they give you something called Ducalex, get you to loosen up and the diarrhea and all that shit. And, so for the rest of the night, that's what I'm doing and going to the bathroom and it's just it's disgusting.
What happens if two people are in the same room, have the same problem, and they both got to fight for the bathroom then? Like, what if that guy was also having
We had that all worked out because by this point I had started talking to him, he, my boy Al. So, we worked out a whole schedule and shit and like checked with each other. Yeah.
How can you schedule? How are you going to know when you need to use the bathroom?
No, I'm saying that. I mean, we didn't schedule times, but it's just like if I'm going in there, I would say, hey, are you okay? Yeah. And well, if I was going in there, he would know because I always left the door open. But
so, like, you might have been in there a lot more than he was going to be. But what happens?
Yeah, but he had gotten this done before, so he knew. So he empathized. Yeah. It's not like you, where he would fucking be a little jerk about it.
What are you talking about?
No, I mean, he knew. I did think about you though, like, because I'm like, I can't fucking stomach this. Like, at your age, at our age, you should be having one of these. Make sure you're okay. That's what they suggest.
Right.
I can help you out later on. I'll fucking dim the lights and I'll fucking poke around and see if I can find anything. But, I'm like, I don't think Walt could do this. Like, his stomach's so sensitive. Like, I don't think he could do it.
Well, he's drinking salt water and shit like that.
I was wrong,
how long
obviously.
did you have to drink it?
Over the course of a couple hours.
I would have knocked it out in a half hour.
I'll get you a gallon. I'll buy it. And we'll do it on the show.
Well, no, because just to prove that though, I'll be in the bathroom fucking all night. So.
I did most of it. I couldn't do the whole thing. I was going to throw up, and the nurse gave me the pass. She's like,
"What happens if you throw up?"
I don't know.
What, you have to start over again?
You have to eat the throw up. Like, don't waste that. I guess, no, you don't have to start over, but I guess eventually they'll just be like, forget it. They'll just load you up on the other stuff.
What other stuff?
It was the pills.
Oh, they had pills you could have took?
Well, no, it was pills in conjunction with this stuff. So pretty much all night, you're like getting up every once in a while, going to the bathroom and shit. And then the next morning, that was Monday, that's when they scheduled me for the scopes and stuff. And, like nobody really explained what it was until I got down there. I mean, basically I knew they were shoving something down your throat, something up your ass. And like, they would give you a mild sedative, but they actually knock you out.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. So, like, the only other time that I had that done was I got my wisdom teeth taken out. And I remember I woke up and, like, they're cracking teeth and shit, And, but you got that done when you had your knee.
Yeah.
And they were ridiculing him. They were mocking Walt.
Yeah?
I woke up on the operating table. I need more fucking morphine than the average man.
Like, yeah, we got a manly one here.
I remember waking up next to, like a 17, 19-year-old dude crying.
That was me. What's with him? Nothing. He just came to visit you.
Like crying. Like not even. He's like, he's got tears and everything.
That's the noise I made when I found out I had to go on a liquid diet for 12 hours.
You don't need gas to have that reaction, obviously.
No. I just need like mildly disconcerting news.
Someone says while you watch Star Wars.
Here's a magazine. Oh, what?
I'm fucking 15 minutes late.
No. Okay, so the next morning, I'm ready to go for the scope.
You're getting the scope.
Yeah. And
you're out and you're knocked out.
No, not yet. I was like, I was nervous, but not so much for the scope and stuff as like, what's it going to tell, Cause now here's the culmination of the last couple of days of,
right.
Do you have cancer or not? So they wheel me down and, it's a black dude, black doctor, black, assistant, and then some other like ethnic kind of assistant and shit. And first off, it's so cold in the room. Like you got to take your shorts off. All you do is have your gown, right? Mm-hmm. So,
well, they're not going to look through your fucking shorts to get there.
Right. Well, yeah, I know. Right, okay. I wasn't just like, what do you mean I can't keep my shorts on? I'm going to take my shorts off for nobody yet. Yeah, they're like, bad reaction to the gas? They're like, no, bad reaction to like simple instructions. But what I'm like, it's like this big strapping fucking black doctor and shit. And like I said, it's fucking cold in there and I got no blood on my body. So fucking little Johnson's gonna he's gonna fucking, they're gonna be like, it looked like somebody.
Like, that's the weirdest
It did
thing,
occur to me. They're gonna be like, it looked like somebody stuck a fucking mushroom cap right between his legs.
Oh, God.
But that thought did occur to me. But then they have
Quick,
to
stick your finger in my ass.
Yeah, where's my doctor?
I look bad in front of this orderly.
I need my doctor.
Let's get this party started.
Scope me, doctor. Scope me.
Hurry up, stick it in.
So you gotta like lay on your side, but first they're like doing all this stuff. They're like attaching this shit to you, and they take the smock down. Now, so they take the smock off.
Can I just go back to the orderly looking at your Johnson?
Right.
Do you think doctors?
There's ladies in there too.
Profession and anybody in that room, when someone comes in with an abnormally tiny Johnson or a fucking alarming massive Johnson, is it noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Would you?
Yeah, but they're professionals though. I'm a fucking fool.
Right. I'm a fool too.
Right.
But I think you have to like.
And they see it on a daily basis. Is there like, if someone comes in, are they just like,
I think
wish I had that Johnson. Or like, wow, glad I don't have that Johnson.
I think once in a while, not all the time. Like most, like probably it's like they don't even think about it. But if there's like a really tiny one, they're like, oh, whoa,
I'm trying to place it in like in my terms, in my business.
Like, nurse, you wrote mail on this form. What's going on here? Okay, so I'm laying down and like they're putting a pad under me because they're like, he might crap all over the place. How disgusting is that?
Like, there's nothing left.
Yeah, you know what? I got it on good authority the other day. There's nothing up there. So they pull the smock down, and so the Nazi tattoo's there, right?
Oh,
the first time
and you got
ever.
all those orderlies who are like not
They're all black. Everybody in the room is black except for me.
Do you have to explain it before you're under laughing
That's what I told Quinn. I was so close to being like, look, but like the lady who was doing whatever over there, like glanced
Worthy
at
and Dead we did. Available at Jay and Bob, Secret Stash, 35 Broad Street, 732-758-0508. Nazi tattoos. That's got to be fucking a stumbling, bumbling fucking
It was,
Johnson man, right?
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, do I say something? Do I say like, look, in case I'm out and you guys see this, cause I'm like, what if they're like I go into fucking, cardiac arrest. They're like, fuck this fucking Nazi dickhead. Like, I really didn't think that. Like, fuck this
They
jerk
had to
off.
have known you weren't a fucking hardcore fucking dude the way you're crying left and
Right, it's spread through.
No fucking white fucking supremacist.
It's spread throughout the hospital. Yeah. They're like, his friend told him not to watch a movie, started
like
crying.
Rogers and fucking
Yeah. Like, there's just no way. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he has it. I don't know how it happened.
Maybe somebody forced him to have it.
But he's a baby. Yeah. But I ended up not saying anything and just hoping for the best. Yeah. Instead of drawing attention to it. Cause she glanced at it and then she like buttoned it up, like buttoned my sleeve back up, but she like missed a button. So I quick like buttoned that too, just so nobody could like peek through.
I mean, you had to have known that was going to, like when you got that tattoo, you never thought of this, that like what people would think if they saw it?
No, I never thought like, well, someday I may potentially have colon cancer and fucking have to, go into a room full of black people.
What the fuck? Like when you go to a pool,
No.
Or when you go to like
Say a pool party.
For instance.
when you're at that pool party
With
and
Jewish
I
friends.
had my Jewish friends over and everyone's looking at you, like looking at me like fucking, what's with this asshole?
They're like, the pool was empty when he got in and then he started crying and fucking filled it up.
But Lance, if you go, like you take your niece to like a pool and you take your shirt off and like, you're not going to be able to take your shirt off now.
Well, nobody wants to see me with my shirt off anyway.
All right. You can't
That's
have
pretty
sleeveless
gross.
now.
Right.
You can't show your guns ever.
So they flip me over. I'm on my side and they're like, here's what's going to happen. We're going to, basically look up your butt. We're going to look down your throat. We're going to find out what's going on. But they told me, they're like, you got to calm down because my heart was going up to like 120 beats a minute. They're like, just like relax. So, I tried to relax and I closed my eyes and I thought of this video that I have, Star Wars. No, it's from, what's that?
I thought that was been a good tell 'em right there.
Oh, I got more. I got more. And I thought of this video I have of a baby when she was really young. I brought her to the beach when she was 2, and it was the first time like I had ever like put her in the river. And she just loved drinking the salt water, as Walter explained to us earlier. But it was just really like cute. She's like still like baby chubby, and she's like slapping the water and shit. And like I swear to God, it sounds weird, but like it worked. Like I just thought of that video. Like I really tried to like, picture it. What's that?
Isn't it like think of
I wasn't
garbage?
fucking somebody. I was.
Think of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to hold out. Little Johnson was fucking. He was nowhere to be seen.
Little Johnson's been MIA for months.
Yeah. But I thought of that video, and it went from like 120, it went down to like 101 or something. But then when I woke up, which it feels like 3 seconds later, they the guy said he goes, there's no sign of cancer. You have a hiatal hernia and lesions and hemorrhoids. And the hemorrhoids are not like on the outside, but I guess they're all on the inside from that constipation shit. Like when you strain, I guess. So the blood goes into the hemorrhoid, so that cuts down on your blood supply. The lesions and the thing on the hiatal hernia, I guess that causes the acid reflux, which causes bleeding. And I had also been taking massive amounts of ibuprofen for like the past year and a half because my knee hurts so much all the time, and that caused bleeding.
Oh shit.
So that's what they figured out. And then so right then I'm like, well, that's cool. I don't know what the other stuff means, but cancer sounds much worse than hernia.
Right.
So they, wheel you into the recovery room like, you were in, and it's all old people. And what they do when they give you the colonoscopy is they blow CO2 up your ass, I guess, in order to like expand it so they can get in there and look better.
Whoa, you're a fat booty?
So the CO, yeah, I look like Kim Kardashian when I came out. Like, whoa, you got junk in the trunk, son.
Suzanne called Suzanne. Bring my fucking Daisy Dukes.
Yeah.
I'm fucking rolling out of here, bitch.
I'm going to walk around. But, they're like, sir, get back on the table. Fuck you. It's time to celebrate. They wheel me into the room, and it's all these other old people. And like I say, so they all pretty much got the same thing done. And if the CO2 comes in,
the whole fucking room of fat booties?
It's got to go out. No, nobody is a fat booty, but everybody. It sounds like a 6th grade fucking brass section, like warming up and shit. It's like everybody's farting, and there's like this.
And no one's laughing.
Nah. Nobody's laughing. And there's an old guy across from me. He's like, I thought he was dead. He looks so fucked up. His mouth's not open. But he's in a recovery room, and there's no sheet over him, so I'm assuming he's okay. But it's just like so long. It's just going on and on and like no change in his expression or anything. It's just fucking just laying there.
What do you want? Fucking like.
I'm like, this is an outrage. I smell farts.
Johnson, sit back down.
Yeah. No. I want something done about it.
They call it Suzanne. I don't know. He was giving a Bronski to this old dude.
Yeah. His face between his ass cheeks. Sheets were fucking fluffing up everywhere. It looked fucked. It sounded fucked up. They didn't let me go. I had to stay for that day. That was Monday. Had to stay for more tests and shit. And eventually, I got out yesterday. But they told me, like, you gotta change your diet. You gotta fucking stop taking ibuprofen like it's Tic Tacs. Get away from the idiot box. Give your friend the pages that he demands.
Stop going to bed at fucking 7:30 at night.
Yeah. And special diet, and I got to lose weight because right now, like, this is the heaviest I've ever been. Well, the other day, whenever they weighed me, 296 pounds. I'm almost fucking 300 pounds.
Well, you must have lost weight by then, being in a hospital.
Yeah, maybe a couple pounds, but they said, like, if I lose that weight, that goes really far. That's significant in terms of like lessening the pressure on the hernia, the hiatal hernia thing, which is basically like it's like your esophagus is a straight tube and it just bulbs out on. It looks like you have a golf ball, kind of like in your throat.
Oh, almost. Is that what that fucking thing is? The Adam's apple?
No, that is not what that is.
Yours is abnormal. Yours is pretty big.
I'm sensitive about that, dickhead.
Oh, you are? Is that why the beard?
Yeah, you can't even see it. Yeah,
beard.
That's why
I'm in school. Though.
I used to wear fake
people
beards.
People used to make fun of that bump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was also because I was like very thin in school, so like it was more prominent. Yeah, I was a pencil neck geek.
but you did have a skinny neck, though.
Yeah.
So it looked
but I had skinny everything. It's not like I was fucking like this fat, but had like a little fucking pencil neck. It's like everything was proportioned, you know?
Like fucking the end of Beetlejuice.
It's like, oh, what's your homework for today?
I guess I have to go in a week or so. I have to swallow a pill, which is really a camera. They're going to look around a little bit to see something else.
You have to swallow a pill.
It's like a pill. It looks like a little pill, but really it's a camera.
And it's connected to nothing?
No, it's like a wire.
Okay.
It's like, you know,
probably
like
wireless ones now, but when they did it for my dad, it had, like a little.
Oh, you think they may be wireless?
Maybe you should have.
It's like how you attach a fucking string to a coin to steal fucking sodas and shit
in a
soda machine.
You can't keep the camera, right?
No, I don't think so. Why, you want to put it in the store to see if people are stealing?
No, because the only way it comes out is I wouldn't want it. If you swallow it, and unless they pull it back out.
I could regift it like as a video camera to somebody. We could eBay it, yeah. So that's it. So that was the saga of the last couple days.
Holy shit.
The fucking miracle of modern science.
Well, you look great. You look a lot better.
Look better?
Yeah.
You feel better?
I do feel better. I mean, it was, it sounds weird, but like walking up the stairs, I was like, wow, it's fucked up. Like my heart's not beating really hard and I'm not breathing really hard, you know, because for the past month and a half, it had been that way. So that was it. That's everything. That's from soup to nuts. What happened? Push my food down. He gave me the morphine, fetal position, finger in the ass. Ow. What'd you say, motherfucker? All right, fuck.